Imagine a place so hostile no humans can survive in it. A place with loads of creatures drastically modified to survive in such harsh conditions. A place with no rules, laws, or regulations. Only one objective: survive. If you guessed the state of Ohio, well, you're wrong. In fact, you're not just wrong, you're stupid. It's actually Earth, millions of years in the future. At least that's what scientists predict. Today we're going to talk about The Future is Wild, a documentary, yes, a documentary, made by Animal Planet, yeah, fucking Animal Planet, in 2002. We're going to go to different places on Earth on different time periods of the future. So hop on your TARDISes, because we're going on a very wild ride. Ah, Paris, the French city of love, the Eiffel Tower, and croissants. A place where even I can get a girlfriend, even though that's not guaranteed, unfortunately. What could Paris look like in 5 million years in the future? Well, this is underwhelming. Yes, Paris becomes a frozen Arctic tundra of cold snow, mountains, and snowstorms. The frozen croissants are hella good though. In a place in these conditions, you would expect little to no signs of life. But if it were true, then you wouldn't even be here watching this video. So here comes our first creature. Meet the Snowstalker, a perfect killing machine covered in fur. The Snowstalker is 2 feet high and 175 centimeters long. It weighs 75 pounds, but that ain't fat. It's muscles, baby, yeah! And has a jaw strength of 2,000 psi. Its canine teeth can reach up to 6 inches in length, so it basically can kill you with one bite. Let's play Guess the Ancestor. Take a guess? Good, because it's actually none of those. Scientists predict that those 3 animals will be extinct by that time. Its real ancestor is actually the Wolverine. No, not that Wolverine. That Wolverine. Now, this particular Snowstalker is a mother on the hunt to feed her newborn cubs. What's she hunting? These things. They're called gannet whales. Now, just from hearing the name or by just looking at them, you might assume they come from whales. But they're actually flightless birds. They're as big as walruses. Now, these gannet whales have come ashore to lay their eggs. Unfortunately, by doing so, they unlocked a new challenger, a very hungry Snowstalker. But the gannet whales have a secret defense system. Vomit. Yeah, vomit. They puke on their enemies. I'm gonna throw up now. Now with this, the Snowstalker goes, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and goes to look for other prey. Fortunately, she doesn't have to look for long. She spots a herd of shag rats in the horizon. The shag rats are the size of sheep, shaggy like buffalo, and travel in herds. They're descendants of rodents. Now the Snowstalker has to wait for this herd to separate somehow. And fortunately, one shag rat stops to tie his shoelaces.
He lost sight of the herd.
Or what?
He lost sight of the herd. Yeah,
my bad, sorry. Well, apparently he loses sight of the herd because of the afternoon blizzard. With this opportunity, the Snowstalker can finally strike. She pounces on the shag rat and wounds it, but doesn't kill it. Instead, she lets it bleed to death. After it dies, it's bon appetit for the Snowstalker and her cubs. And look how adorable they are! Oh, so cute, look at them! We're getting sidetracked here, so let's go to another place on Earth, shall we? Well, you're wrong, Dorothy, because this is Kansas. Now get your ass back to Oz. Yep, Kansas. Less specifically, the North American Midwest. What once was one of the most fertile places in the region is now an Ice Age desert. 3 words I never thought could fit together. This Egypt lookalike is home to many deadly creatures, from the skies above to the ground below. Now I hope you don't have chiroptophobia, because here comes some killer bats. These are death gleaners, giant descendants of bats with a wingspan of 4 feet and a range of 100 miles. Powerful teeth and claws make it a predator to everything in sight. Now from the skies we move below ground, where tiny creatures called sphinx are having refuge. Sphinx are almost a foot long, and they live in a caste system of workers headed by queens. Kinda like ants or bees, but sphinx aren't insects or rodents. They're actually birds. More specifically, they're derived from quails. They give up flying when the Ice Age hits, and instead evolved to be the first birds to live completely underground. Its wings will serve as spades for digging. Now these Sphinx are looking for food and preparing for the most risky time of their lives. Mating season. Bum, bum, bum. As they're digging tunnels with such haste, they kick up sand to the surface, attracting yet another creature called the desert rattleback. The desert rattleback is a 40-pound armored rodent, basically a compact tank of an animal. This rattleback is digging furiously, but unfortunately, he's looking for a different kind of food, not Sphinx. This rattleback, digging furiously, attracts even more unwanted attention. Wait, what's this? Oh no, what does it say? You're fucked. Courtesy, the Death Cleaners. Yep, the giant killer bats are coming, and they're headed for the Sphinx colony. As the desert rattleback digs, it accidentally digs up and exposes Sphinx. They gotta run pretty quickly to get to the tunnel sometime or they'll certainly die. Oh my god, the suspense! Oh my god, the horror, the suspension! Did I say the suspension instead of the suspense? Fortunately, they reach a tunnel just in time and the Death Cleaners leave empty-handed, for now. Night hits, and the Sphinx come out of the tunnels to start their mating ritual. And here come the gals! They mate and chirp till sunrise. Wait, what's this? A note? Again? What does it say? You're fucked. Again. Courtesy, the Death Cleaners. Yep, the Death Cleaners are back, and they're coming for the Sphinx again. The Sphinx try to crawl and scamper away from the Death Cleaners, but unfortunately, one wasn't fast enough and ends up being the Death Cleaners' dinner. Poor girl. Anyways, we'll leave the Midwest for now and go to another place that drastically changed. When you think of the Amazon, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it the rainforest? Is it the river? Is it the vast wildlife? Is it a vast internet-based enterprise that sells books, music, movies, housewares, electronics, toys, and many other goods created by multimillionaire Jeff Bezos? Well, you're thinking of the Amazon of the 21st century. But let's see the Amazon 5 million years in the future. Yeah, we're not in Africa, we're still in Brazil. Yes, what once was a natural paradise is now a desolate and dry savanna. But life still goes on in this dry South American habitat. For example, we have called a babakari. It's the last primate on Earth. Let's play Guess the Ancestor, Primate Edition. Did you guess it? Well, again, it's none of those. The babakaris actually evolved from another kind of monkeys, the uakaris. With most of the trees gone, the uakaris turned to the ground, evolving with powerful legs to cover great distances, and thus creating the babakaris. They also developed enough intelligence to make a fishing basket for, well, fishing, duh. Unfortunately, they, like any small animal, have their predators, giant killer birds called caterpillars. The caterpillars are 7 feet high and can run speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. They're descendants of the 21st century caterpillars. Over time, these birds evolved and developed deadly claws at the end of the wings, or what used to be their wings. Now these caterpillars are evidently hungry for meat, so the babakaris make a run for it. Luckily, they hide just in time, and the caterpillars decide to call off the chase. After that dramatic chase scene, we move on to a familiar-looking creature.
Wait, isn't that the desert rattleback?
Well, no, but you're close. It's actually the grassland rattleback, a 25-pound armored rodent, like its cousin. The grassland rattleback is a scavenger, and today looks to be hungry for unattended caterpillar eggs. But these eggs are not quite as unattended as he thought, because a pretty pissed-off caterpillar is right in front of him. It tries to peck him, but the grassland rattleback uses his armor to protect himself from that deadly beak. The caterpillar is defeated, but unfortunately, so is the grassland rattleback, because he didn't get any eggs for his omelet. A warning cry from the caterpillar alerts the nearby babakaris, and they get the fuck out of there. But the caterpillars are smarter than they look, and use a circling strategy to trap one of the babakaris and kill it. Rest in peace, little guy. While the caterpillars kill the poor babakari, the rest of the bunch go to their fish basket to see if they caught some fish.